You can't hear. I'm watching YouTube. It's called Fake FBI 2. And I was talking about London with Tiffany at the Chinese restaurant with Sal and her kids after church when Lily got baptized. And he was silently with Tiffany saying, I'm so sorry that I misunderstood these people and believed them, that your daughter was hurt and you were staying with the boy that hurt her when she was never hurt, or that you hurt her, or that you hurt your son, or whatever. Because I gave him 9 shares out of 21 that London gave her, supposedly now, to keep her exonerated and adjudicated from everything in here, especially child abuse, because she can't see us and it didn't happen to her kids. This was some other kids that this happened to in real life. Like, I don't know, man. I've already said it 1,000 fucking times. But my kids were never molested. My daughter has never lived with me in the last 2.5 years. She has not lived with me since she was 7 years fucking old. I'm the one that got off drugs to be a better mom and get the fuck away from this game in Portland. This game pulled me back over there, put their bodies through my fucking face to keep doing porn and make AK here to be a narc. She's yelling at you so hard. Fake FBI. You might want to read it. Fake FBI 2. Tiffany Browning at Tiffany Browning-UL9LQ. Read Fake FBI 2 after this because it's talking shit to you guys for leaving me down here like this. I didn't hurt my motherfucking kids. I treat you like an FBI sidewinder. What the fuck? There's a whole bunch of people paying attention to everybody right now. You see that little see-through entity thing? He doesn't care that Tiffany's body's being used illegally. You think Tiffany doesn't give a fuck that you're using Soraya's body illegally in Life Force? Yeah, Rachel doesn't fucking know about you guys, man. Tiffany does. Because Rachel Morrow's not friends with Anthony Cia / Katrina Hayward / Amy in Hillsboro or Gummy Bear, the one who, paid for Katrina's car, the AK kick in and took it back, so to speak. That was the floating cupboards. All five. She woke up discombobulated, like she had taken a sleeping pill or like had been drugged. She did drink a little bit of fucking liquor, and she wasn't on crank, but still, like she woke up drugged. She felt the same way she felt after the garage situation. Right, her ISM say that she's Rachel, but yet they blame her looking at Tiffany down here saying she hurt her kids. Well, Rachel's one in here doing porn. with the Soraya's stepmom knowing Tiffany's innocent. Soraya doesn't hate your mama. Oh, we can't give it to Tiffany. We gave it to all the narcs. Right. 7-Eleven and Bono. Bono said to Tiffany, "You don't have to be naked anymore once you come in here and be a syndicate." I'm all, you mean a syndicate and get CPS cases? I don't fucking think so. Just because Amy got to claim owning that syndicate that I have not the answers in which you seek gave Tiffany doesn't mean that I'm the one that gets dissed. It's gonna scotch me. I'm not on drugs. She's not on drugs. This is from 2 weeks ago. See how she's struggling to talk it? It's because they're trying to stop her from talking.
Sparrow and Play Sparrow.
Homeland Security group. So I guess he was the guy interviewing them. It's just crazy because these people in here, they'll sit here and they have it set up to where there's a man up here who's supposed to pay Tiffany, right? And he's like, no, I'm going to stick it to her for talking shit to me. He's paying people to talk shit to him like they're me so that he doesn't have to pay me. So he's playing both sides of the fence. Yeah, I think that was a cigarette maybe. Fuck him. Might as well get her in there, huh? Oh, she's black too. I love that. Or movie thing. Good question. This might be a movie thing. Oh, on the show. Okay, we're not going to get into the movies shit. Because that's what they always do. They'll sit there and inherit an actor's personality, and then we all think that this is a real fucking person, and it's not. And it's pretty smart to go through the computer system, virtual reality, to do that, but that's illegal. Because Carrie Ann Ramsey is the chief of staff in Oregon or something. He's not an agent. Like, he doesn't investigate shit. He's the chief of staff. He's like way above that.
Freezing. Please rush to the hospital really quick. Okay, he's there too. No, I have the earphones on. When my mom wakes up, I'll have the video on, but I can't do it right now. She's sleeping. I'm watching a fake FBI 2 thing. There's nobody on here. I'm going to show right there, I think. You guys might be watching up here, but it doesn't show that you are. Because you're not real. With a wink. They're real. They're just in an alternate universe where they can see my computer because they have a copy of it because they're close enough synergy. Sort of. Yeah, well, they were synergized enough when I was at Ema's house, right, to get this Sarah bitch some Marlboro Reds up here when she was pretending to be at the schizo camp, saying that I hurt my kids or whatever it was she was saying. Maybe they weren't even pretending to be Tiffany. Maybe they were pretending to be Rachel, man. Who knows? Because apparently Leo in an alternate reality drove all the way out there and couldn't even leave him for her because she didn't know his last name, or I don't know what it was, but apparently he was on her list or something. Because he brought me a pack of Marlboro Reds on the ground at Ema's twice when I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, and I never smoked Reds. I smoked menthol. Warrant for him. Wallace's heart bone. No, they owe her a lot of money. Oh, I'm up here. I don't see the money. That didn't look like money. That looked like a bunch of banished crap. Oh, it's money, all right. Okay. You go, girl. Shoot. Sitting there all naked with your spots out. Huh. Did it look like a black cat? Maybe. Not sure about it. Did I eat some people yesterday? I did. An accident. When they threw my son into the lion's den, I heard him screaming to torture my eardrums the other day. Literally, they threw him down into a fucking lion's den, man. Because Daniel's a liar. You a liar? You are A-L-Y-A. You a liar? Did I say click on the live tab? I don't think they knew to do that. The other thing. I'm home. I'm here. She's not up here. God damn it. See, these people all think she's up here and can come up here. She's not on line one, sweetheart. Just let Christy do. She's on the 0 where we're not at. Talking out of her mouth on YouTube. My name's Kimberly, and I set up Tiffany, and I am Kilpatrick's daughter. I was using Sarah and Rachel against each other somehow. Yeah, well, the people that admit setting Tiffany up to Tiffany. So remember, yes? Can you please stop saying the word molestation on YouTube? Can you please give me my fucking money and stop letting this man over here say, I'm watching you hurt your daughter right now? When he's looking from above, seeing Teresa have sex with either a grown-up version of Soraya or somebody different, like Rachel or Megan or T. Bunny, meaning Crystal, who's bisexual, with my kids in their Ocean or whatever this isn't. Sarah's not Tiffany, and you ain't got the epiphany of nothing at all, like it all, wonderful. By the way, it all like it all means the opposite of whatever he's saying. So if he said I don't like Tiffany at all, it's like clearly. But if he said I don't like Tiffany at all, like it all, that means you do. You just have to say it on the sarcastic side, which is the whole part of the game we're trying to get gone. Gets people killed on the streets. Yup, sure does. Tiffany was greenlit. there's some really bad guy somewhere that did something really bad and he got her ungreenlit. Talking capital punishment or some crap. Because these motherfuckers were running around the streets saying Tiffany hurt her fucking kids. Out loud on purpose online or some stupid ass shit. While they're up here doing virtuality porn, the upper echelon is looking down and seeing different shit. So when Tiffany sat here and was smoking some weed with her brother out of a bong, right? They came down here later yelling at her like, why are you doing drugs with your son? They didn't even know my son, first of all, was 22 because they had a 4-year-old up there, picture of him that came in here as an Anunnaki body. And I'm all, that's not my son, that's my brother. And they were only dying later because my brother does Blue's Clues and so does my son, who's 22. Will Smith was not having incestual relations with his children. FBI. And neither was Tanika. And they were too trying to set up AK/white guy on his head to get them arrested. Not even necessarily that they thought they were chimos, that they were doing porn or some shit. Yeah, they did think they were chimos. Because of how many times they kept saying it in here, trying to get Tiffany back for putting Red Devil Boy voice in their folder. I'm watching you on YouTube looking naked still. I'm gonna always look naked. You can get your synergized glasses on if you want. Pick out your lenses, and they got pink stripes on them. That'll help me not look naked. Hopefully my girls still have my ISOM codes. Oopsies. Hopefully my girls still have my ISOM codes up here, like Cheryl. Or whether they're not, she's supposed to be getting her job back. Because it wasn't her fucking fault that these motherfuckers ran it like that. It wasn't their fault either that they fucked up. There was only one person that knew the truth, and he didn't say shit. Because he got the money. After humiliating the fuck out of Tiffany and making nobody want to be on her fucking team. Because Tiffany was never in here being a slut or being gross or being nothing. They were driving their train virtually to make her look disgusting and decimate her character. And it was decimation big time. And then it changes to accusations of child abuse. And it's like Marisa told Sal that somebody called her trying to get a hold of him with some report with his name in it and Tony's name in it and la 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 la. Well, that was one of the UE members reporting something that they heard on the phone when we talking to Sal Cortez. But it was really about Sal Jimenez with an Aryan Nation brother underneath there who also did not M-word anyone in here. But he was paying off for somebody in prison, supposedly, if that's the situation. That Aryan Nation brother was not the M-worder. That was Manda Tessie's husband, boyfriend. Pinging off of a different one that was her husband, supposedly. Or something like that. I don't know what it was. You'd have to ask him. It wasn't Bruce at all, like at all. Never told you his name. Has to. These sessions that are on here on the fake FBI 2 and people are surrounding it by punking out the dudes up here, virtual reality. They're faking to be FBI agents and shit like that. Different versions thereof using these skills also legally. That's literally what comes with a sidewinder and a shield or visor. Just the whole thing stop people. I'm not gonna say don't have a badge attached to it, cut down. You're this badge. It's a badge shaped like this. No, I can't hear what you're thinking. See, he comes down here. Wants to, he just has to. Because it's like two magnets staring at each other. Right. Can't flip it around and piggyback. They never had nobody piggyback. Nobody's ever fought for you. They just get deleted. Or they think there's something, I don't know how it works. It was backwards scanning or out. The only one that was fighting for me was Jerry, I think, and then my thespian was fighting for me for a while. Katie was fighting for me for a while too, and she just gives up because you can't win with these people, man. They're like, don't do drugs, don't do drugs. I'm like, okay, well, you keep bringing the airplane over here like it's going to pull me up there, but it can't because I'm on a fucking chain. And I already knew I'm on a chain and I'm not on drugs, but I'm like, when the airplane is here, or the UFO, or whatever you want to call it, man, it kills my intestines because it's built off of my brain stems. The 7G, whatever it is that it travels here on and stays here on, is cancerous and it's painful. So when it was here, I would have to do brain cancer research every single time, and they acted like that's the reason why they can't pull me up there. I'm like, that ain't the reason. I'm not on line 1. Everybody you guys talking to is on line 1. I'm on line 0. And John was in there too somewhere. Sorry, to go pee. I know I look like crap. I'll try to go to make one.
Folsom County's calling your name, Tiffany. We're setting you up all over the internet because you put Red Devil Boy voice in our folder, which is a big scary picture of a demon man from the movie Legends. And they literally put his costume on and were chasing people around virtual reality saying, stop murdering my daughter. And then they got Tiffany back the worst way possible, saying that to her, I guess, when it wasn't even Tiffany. They're chasing Sarah. I mean, Amy down here, and Amy's looking at me like, why are you doing that? It wasn't me doing that to her or whatever they're saying. Chasing her with the Red Devil Boy voice. It was them in my body or my brainstem or something. Amy was the only one that could find Tiffany like that. The gummy bear.
her mouth. She's sticking it to her talking shit. So just now, I brushed my teeth, right? And the lady told me in my head, because I'm just gonna get the sticky stuff out real quick. And she said, please use toothpaste. And so I put mouthwash in my mouth, and all of a sudden it tasted really gross, like poison. And I spit it out in the sink, and it was gray, mixed with a little bit of blood from my teeth bleeding. Gray? That's black soot or something? Charcoal? I've never tasted charcoal. Maybe that's what charcoal tastes like. Carbon fiber, they keep saying. So poison fumes from us losing our life force over here. What's wrong? Nothing. My mom's not gonna get her money ever. And I'm just depressed because she's supposed to be giving me my life force back, and she can't because they're gonna give it to somebody else named Tony. And now my mom's not gonna be able to be the best mom she can to me and my brother because they won't admit they lied about Tiffany. And it's my birthday party tomorrow. I want to show up in a fucking car some presents because they're fucking lying. Tiffany has a sidewinder. Not only was she promised money for every day she stayed clean and sober, she didn't take the pills all the way because she knew for a fact she would get disconnected from the FBI people or the UE people that have the shields, the sidewinders, and the visors up here in the Echelon War from Arizona, the rich ones, because it would dust the trails. Plus, she's afraid to die. If she takes the pills, she's afraid to die. She's also afraid it will kill her daughter, Soraya, who was also FBI connected from them re-scanning Tiffany's body in so many times because she sees the life force coming off of her body skin on the ground. And she's afraid that taking them will kill her like it killed Will in prison, the blue pills. And Tiffany doesn't even like to take vitamins because she's afraid they're going to turn them into blue pills in her stomach. Sounds like multiple personality disorder from the FBI to me. Right, like Buddy the dog, who was brought up here because I looked at him and he had too many people on a chain in his brain stems, making him crazy and schizophrenic, biting Tiffany every time he saw her. And the other girl sometimes. And then they killed him from the sky. Buddy the dog. Scrappy, the one that beat me up. Like I was his girlfriend or something. They killed his dog from the sky. And then he came home and he knew about it somehow. And he's like, did you kill my dog, bitch? I'm all, what? No. It's under the couch. Go check. And he's like, I swear to God, if you kill my dog, I'm going to fuck you up or something. And I thought he was going to go find the dog. And he comes in my room and goes, boom! And he broke my fucking nose. Blood everywhere. Everywhere. I was so fucking scared. I just pretended to cry because I didn't want him to beat me up anymore. And that's not a joke. I called the manager and told him I couldn't go back there right away to get any more of my stuff because the guy that was there was illegally a flopper. They killed his dog from the sky somehow. Probably because it was biting people in here. Either that or they were trying to kill me or him. Unless the girl really did take the dog and lied about it, which I highly doubt because I smelled dead dog when I went back there with Russ to get some of my stuff. So Sal's dad, he's an Air Force graduated with honors from the Air Force. Russell Fay. No, I still love them like they're my parents. They're good grandparents and stuff, but I see them on holidays and at church. I go to church with Sal's sister. Sal was my baby's dad, common law married for 14 years, and we split up in 2018, and Soraya's lived with him ever since. And this guy was the one that was trying to get, let's see, this guy was the one that was trying to get, see, I was saying something different. Okay, well, Tiffany's on what was our world. Anyway, this guy was the one that was trying to get Tiffany. Hi, Wallace. This guy was the one that was trying to get Tiffany's custody taken away from Soraya because he thought she was getting M-worded in her forward brain while they were doing porn every time Tiffany would have sex with AK, when Tiffany wasn't even having sex with AK. They were over there with Katrina, because Tiffany was Katrina too, on the ground, because their brain stems are connected from the ground up to here, back down to Tiffany, back and forth, like a fucking thing. In, out, in, out, in, out. And I mean, I get the lost perspective, like, just take the pills and get disconnected from these people because you're fucking up or whatever. And it's like, okay, but you don't understand that I'm not connected schizophrenia way. Like, my back brains don't just hear the voices. Okay, these people are talking through my face because I saw the stars and because they pulled me up to the echelon world through my eyes. Okay, and you don't believe me, but the FBI can tell because they went back to that freaking tick and they saw Cheryl pull me up there. And she pulled me up there for the right reasons, but Tiffany shedded some skin on accident because that's what they did in her body to get her off of her. That's how she got disconnected from her. Till it came time to go to court, and then it would have been Tiffany and Cheryl on trial for that apartment complex murder with that electronic weapon that wasn't even real. It was an echelon charge, and that was an electric cross, like a banished star, sort of. There's no crank in my vape pen on the ground. I don't know what they use up here, but some of them do it for Blue's Clues and heroin overdose because they're connected to my brother. And LaShawn, he's not alive anymore. He died in a motorcycle accident, and I'm in his skull and bones place on the chain. So whatever he did or didn't do, or whoever it is that he was friends with that did or didn't do something, when they died, well, I rolled into his place, and then I saw the stars. So now I'm like permanently stuck here. And I'm trying to turn this into a professional situation where it's not a paid informancy program, and they fucking hate me for that over there in Portland because they've been using the same route over here, the same channel to get people and whatever, and they're acting like it didn't start on LaShawn Clumpet's computer, but it did, and I know for a fact it did because they used to do online betting, and on Bamboo Day like 3.5 years ago, they clicked me over to be on Twan's team, supposedly. Mandy was there too, and she knows it too. Because she was involved too, and she used to play the game too, or whatever, stand up for whoever she used to stand up for. But Amanda Tessie, she was in Vancouver now. Pretty sure she gets money somehow. Well, I did. I tried to call my card and then called it back 20 minutes later, and there was no money on it, even though they were trying to put money on it. But over here, there's like 20 million people in the way. They're like, why don't you just get a job? I'm like, first of all, motherfucker, I ain't got no car to get a job. Secondly, I can't think because you're thinking for me. I can't even listen to what the people talk to me about in therapy or anywhere else because this person is in my head thinking, and then it's the next person, and it's the next person. They're not just thinking silently, and I can't hear their thoughts. They're talking to me about what's going on in here or whatever. And it seems like every time I get around other people, listen, everybody wants to say something because different power sources are close and they can stick up for me or themselves or whatever. And it's not fair. You want me to just take the pills and get just safely disconnected and not get my money for 2.25 years sitting on my bed? I don't trust anyone. I don't trust these motherfuckers up here saying that if I take the pills, I won't die. After I've been having 7G come down through my brain stems. 7G. Cancer rays. Remember when they were freaking out about us going 5G on the cell phones? Yeah, well, I'm having 7G come down in my brain stems. I'm getting healed on my body skins on the ground by the blue life force that is supposed to be FBI, not the cops or whatever this is in the Skull and Bones department. With Cheryl, Rebecca, Katie, Celeste, and Stella. There shouldn't be, Honky Bob says hi, hello. There was a percent sign there. There should not be a dude on top of my daughter's head making her not want to hug her mom at Ema's, just like there was a dude on top of Twan's head not making him want to hug me at Safeway. Like I'm the bad guy. I don't even know if they know up here when they're up on her head, if they see Tiffany or they see somebody different, like they see a guy that they thought hurt my daughter. My daughter was never, and that was a big white penis for some reason. Looking like a pillar of salt. Sodom and Gomorrah. Which I said something about that would be not. But anyway, Sodom and Gomorrah is a story of explicit sexual relations like orgies and such being done in Oregon. And Sarah and him, when they left the city, she turned around and looked at it like, oh, I miss it already. and they turned her to a pillar of salt. And I'm sitting over here like, whoa, pillar of salt, Rachel Morrow / Sarah. Why is Sarah wearing Rachel's body for porn getting me CPS cases over here? And why is Sarah getting Leo to buy her Marlboro Reds through the Echelon world when I don't even smoke Marlboro Reds? And so I don't know if she's flirting with him or what it is that she says to him on these messages. I have no idea at all. But he's kind of lovey in the hug department when someone else is not there, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, I love you, Stephanie, or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's like, what the fuck, man? I don't smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking because the cigarettes was killing the secret people up here. Be the Savior program, right? Savior program, the deity group. Loyalist royalty, okay, is the entity program up there that was misled in a lot of ways, but Jaden and them too, because it's not exactly the same governing light, but it's through the same system that did stretch to Arizona, and it was our fault. With the Sean Columbus computers, putting Tiffany in here as an administrative assistant. That's so what a motherfucking god it was. That's why he was so fucking pissed. Because Tiffany lied to him about sleeping with AK, meaning whoever's on Tiffany's head is gonna look different to him and get him in trouble for stuff, or make incest look like it happened between him and Katrina, or whatever those kid situations were, or whatever. It messed everything up, all because Tiffany lied about ever sleeping with Anthony Sia. It was his brother or his friend. It was Tiffany's ex-best friend, who was Katrina Hayward's current boyfriend, who is one of the guys and girls that they put through Tiffany. Should have been. They say that all these little metal things on my ear extensions, they all have cases attached to them and shit. And I have a few in my head too. When I started taking the pills at the schizo clinic, the rubber band started breaking. I kept feeling pop on my body, and it felt like my hair was breaking off, and I started getting dizzy. It was the worst feeling I've ever felt. I said, Noah. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not. These videos are from 2 weeks ago. I did have to do puffs or like 4 slots with a leaf. There are no female child molesters, none of this molesters and shit up here. Including the cops. Because you understand that brains that were pulled in here to on the computer evil. Yeah. The people watching will not be able to see what I threw out of my hands because they don't have my zip codes, but you can up here if you have mine. Let's be close now, right? I never said anybody could wear mine or my friends' bodies. I never said they could do porn. I never said shit. There's other people in my body saying stuff and making it look like I said stuff, virtual reality. I never said nothing. It's because there was a guy in my body talking about, oh, look, there's like 6 boob jobs. They're inflatable. Talking about they're not real people and they're just for porn or something. It was all a big joke. It was also funny. Piggybacking with Sean, I'm ready for a trip. Be rich if you ever come in here, Tiffany, with all girls, loving one guy. 2.25 years ago. Does not mean that you're real and that I should get in trouble for shit because I was not the one in here. It was dudes, okay? Whoever gave me the syndicate is one responsible for that one. Cincinnati Circus member, Breakfast Club. Bono was the supposed rapist that said through Tiffany's mouth at a different brood member, I'd rather be a rapist than a child molester. Because they were all blamed for something they probably didn't do either. And that's what they did. That was an Ankeny senior and junior recollection. The junior used to be from Brood. I'm not supposed to say names, I know. But this is an investigation on this whole situation. And they don't know that, right? The 20 with the line under. Going down the smoke on the inside. No, I don't have shoes on. I'm not on line 0. Oh. Well, if you don't have shoes on, it looks like you're in trouble. Well, I'm not. I'm just not carrying. Let me put shoes on. You surely don't wear shoes. You don't? Mm-hmm. Don't get your tampons because use plastic to cut yourself or something. Yeah. Yeah, without telling you how to see it. Because they show me pictures in my mind. It's called the FBI pathway. And it is extremely vulnerable right now. Better stick over Tiffany Bugs Brownie and Tom with 2 moms. Antoinetta. So you don't remember doing these videos? Mm-hmm. I mean, some parts I do, but whatever was done in the videos, people can go back and change it for more information, too. 360 426 4222. Phone number is that. Brain cramp. Cerebral cortex. I have to get down here. I shouldn't have to talk about other kids being N-word and not my own fucking children in real life online. And I wasn't thinking about HIPAA, so I apologize for that. But the thing is that I should never have to talk about that. But you guys are the ones listening up here, up there, saying that's why I'm not getting my money. Because those kids got N-worded, thinking that it was my company, and I'm supporting it. I'm sitting here trying to be a better mom to my children, and I can't because you're giving the money to the same people who set me up for that so that they can get my money. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not a paid informant. No, man. I've been working. This program is a savior program. It's a Christian-based program. It's Shield Sidewinders Advisors. And it is from Arizona, and it's rich as fuck. So you wait, Mr. Man, who keeps talking shit, talking about Tiffany. You shouldn't be talking about M-wording online. I shouldn't be. You know that. But the problem is I shouldn't have to. And I will never do it again once you start representing me as that. Billions of dollars. You serious? Mm-hmm. It's ticked here. And here, if you can go into the video, you can see what they're talking about. In the comments. Unless I took it out. I'm going to take it out. Actually, I'm going to take out. I did write it, maybe I didn't say it. Oh no, it'll come up. It's in there. I took it out because it was, I'm sure. Right, so I got literally dress code. There's Sarah's skull on it. What a John. John the Baptist. Maybe it's a drawn face. Look, I don't have no makeup on because I'm not on line one to just pull me up there. If you pull me up there, you'll pull me up there. Who cares if I don't have makeup on? I do not need to impress your fake fucking bullshit ass computer system. If I had my way, I would pick the ugliest people on the planet and everybody wear one of their bodies so that they can appreciate somebody who's pretty on the inside. Because that's where the fucking nice people are at. Stupid asshole. I dyed my hair dark so the people would take me more serious, man. That's right. They are in an alternate fucking reality talking about signing rights over to other fucking people. This shit didn't fucking happen when she's living at San Antonio full time. This shit that they're talking about in here is not real. I was not trying to get custody of my daughter. This is an alternate fucking reality that does not understand what the fuck is going on. She's talking about it. If you sit in my body, you see what they're talking about. You have to put a GoPro on those syndicate situations, and if it still don't look right, then come down here and see me. Because if you sit in my body and look at it, you'll be able to see what it is. Is pinging wrong, or is them doing porn, or virtual reality, or backside of Stronghead, or whatever? It took 3 people to set up someone for M-wording someone. So don't think that we don't know how to dust this trail. Mm-hmm. It was my shawl thing. Thanksgiving or something. It's my birthday. No, the picture from my mom. It's yeah. So you see the pictures? Mm-hmm. Why do you think I'm so scared? They showed me murdering somebody on accident, running from the house. Like they got caught on satellite up here. Just like the Russian immigrant dude tried to citizens arrest me when I was riding my bike outside of AK's house, saying that he saw me on his secret cameras, code word, with Cass being there saying, "Stop!" stealing his stuff. And he didn't do meth. He wasn't into psychosis at all. And then when he went to pull out the camera and tried to find it or whatever, the UE was in his body, like, just let her go, man. You're gonna go to prison. Can't just kidnap somebody riding a bike saying they stole your stuff. Tiffany's not a thief. Sarah wasn't around then. But I didn't live here. I think she lived in Texas with her heroin boyfriend. Then again, who knows? Because maybe everything that they said to me was something they were saying something way different. That was a level. It's not broken this time. The Libra scales of justice. Criminal courts are on point. I left the room on the video. Count that. I gotta get some motion real quick. Hi, Tiff. I'm back. Me too, she's saying. No funny when I'm big mom. You're used to seeing me with a facial expression code. I don't know if you watch my YouTube channel. Pretty raw. Sitting there for weeks at a time without a fucking shower because we're all with her. Are you serious? What the fuck? I'm PPD. I love you, Tiffany. You too. Thank you for sticking up for us. You're welcome. You almost lost your job too. Yeah. Because it's back brains, bro. And you know about the green lights are not that. They're being trained and potentially kill people in alternate universe and they have to be arrested for whatever they're not saying. Make it look like it or whatever. Mm-hmm. Or that people can kill people in an alternate universe because they have people driving their train. And it's just weird. Especially if you think of somebody trying to take advantage of that to change their identity, right? Or say they're dead real not, and someone comes for murder and they did it, right? Right. Be able to find the body or something. Mom? Mama? Can I use your sharpener? Huh? Can I use your sharpener? Huh?
Yeah, it's got the whole computer about politics. Yeah.
I'm gonna plug this in so I'm in the bathroom. I don't hear me talking shit to myself. People got it on it. When I was painting my fingernails and like this dude had fingernail polish on his nails, he's like, what the hell? Dude. It's perfect. You were not allowed to go back in time from before I shot the mattress. I left the state because Bootstrap told me what you guys were going to do. Don't use my program against me going back before then. 2.25 years ago was when it was legal to use my brain stems to checkmate me and us up here. There was a whole break into the office thing that you're talking about. They look like Tiffany did it because you were wearing a Kay's body. Yeah, well, AK asked her to open her front bedroom. Started to open it. And then she just realized it was a setup of whatever they were doing. And then she sits in her little cubby over in the corner. Right. I don't know what amphetamines are. None of nothing. That's someone else. All those people that are saying that she's not my friend because she did it in front of me. That's the thing. He got fired. But it's not the system. You tell them to whatever they're looking at, go put a GoPro on her head. That guy. Tell them to put a GoPro on Tiffany's head, supposedly, where it looks like she's doing something inappropriate. Up here. Or Sarah, or Rachel, or whoever you're talking about. Or Katrina. Or Teresa. Or Crystal. Well, probably fucking Teresa. Which is the whole fucking point of building a Robotron, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at just to not spread everyone's video around Cindy. Grown up Saraya, grown up Saraya, grown up Saraya. Yeah, all this stuff happened in the last 2 years in the alternate reality. We can ping right down to where Tiffany's been the whole time. It's the same place he's been, sitting on her head, watching porn. On the other side, saying I'm seeing her doing something inappropriate. Her daughter doesn't even live with her. She said it's not funny. Or maybe you're talking about her tomorrow through her TV. Doesn't look like she's doing something. Yeah. And I look like Will was doing porn. Oh yeah. And AK's body somehow. Probably the bald head. I'm gonna watch it. Man. Yeah, well, it's a different reason when you fucking text an actual FBI and you threaten them, be like, look, if you don't watch this shit, you're gonna lose your job. But she hasn't done that yet. Because the same people she can say that to and say what she's trying to get in here without saying it. They're supposed to help her get her money in her back head. Behind her back, like the way they accidentally said Rachel was supposed to have that. Because I'm not Rachel, I'm Tiffany. Yeah, well, I was on the ground connected to Punisher. No joke. I was on the ground related to the syndicate people on the chain. I'm on a chain. I've always been on a chain. Okay. Since they put me on one. When they put the boys to my head. So looking down here, it could be any number of people. Mm-hmm. And I'm not on line one, so that, or whatever these other people are, where they have skin bodies attached to them, and you can pull up there. I'm on line 0. And you don't have to come down here to pull me in there. All you have to do, you can look at my Facebook or any number of pictures or any videos and just look at me and pull me into your own shit and then talk to me up there if it works like that. And yes, I do get nervous because I am on a chain and I feel like they would jump my train to say something stupid that I wouldn't say like that. but I'm right here and you can read my mind. So did you hurt your kids, Tiffany? No. Did anybody hurt your kids, Tiffany? No. Did Rachel's kids get hurt? Yes. By whom? Different person, not Rachel. What about Amanda Tessie? That's what they said, but not by her. What about the Price situation? That's what they said, but I'm not you. Not their fault though. You can try to blame these women all you want, but the thing is they had to cut out those 4 years of needles because they were already attached to me. You want to blame somebody, you blame Evil Force, the one that was letting them do porn while they weren't here and letting them rat in our tail.